to episode 15 on the ClarkeCraft server. It has been, about 2 months since the last one. I have to apologize, life has just been catching up with me. It started with making a whole lot of real life movies, which you can find on my other channels, including ones for school. And a whole lot of real life things, including wedding planning, which is quite stressful and takes up quite a lot of time. So I do apologize for the fact that we haven't been doing these videos recently. And as you can see, we have now come on to 1.10 and my skin has gone completely crazy. I'm now just invisible for some reason, apart from my hair. I don't know what's up with my hair, but apart from that, I am completely invisible. So yeah, okay, we'll have to figure that out later on. But for now, we're back and I've got some cool ideas coming up. It's 1 week until the holidays start, and I think we're going to work on a big project, and I mean probably the biggest project we've done so far, which will render this iron file that I'm sending in pretty much obsolete. But for now, it's been about a month since I played, and look here, just look at that. Every chest is full. Okay, this chest is full. I realize I made a mistake with the rest at the back, which is why this one doesn't light up. I put a repeater instead of a comparator, and that's completely my bad. I can fix it another time. I just haven't bothered fixing it yet. But if we look, it's absolutely insane. Every single chest full. Oops. And then we get to here. It starts getting a little bit chaotic and it's just overflowed. So apparently my overflow is non-existent in this mob farm, but that's fine. What we're going to do now is we're going to place some chests in the corner. I was going to do 5. Yeah, that should be fine. Cool, can open it, that's great. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go fetch. Oh, it's nighttime now. I'm going to go fetch the crafting bench, and we are going to take this and we're going to turn all those iron ingots into iron blocks, meaning we can say okay, cool, creeper nearby. Of course I've turned creeper explosions off because some of my players can't play with creepers apparently, so let's plonk that there for now. What we're going to do is we're going to completely empty this chest. And we're just going to start creating. This might be better in a time lapse, because this is just going to take me a while. So I'm going to get on with this, and then I'll see you afterwards. Normally during time lapses I would actually play some music, but today I want to do a quick time lapse chat and just fill you in on what's going to be happening. The holidays are coming up and it is a 3-week holiday. This means that for 3 weeks I do not have to do any work, and I would actually very much like to do some recording. However, the fact that I don't have to do work doesn't mean I'm not going to be working. So I want to break up my holiday into 3 pieces. 1 week I am intending on taking off completely, no work, probably no Minecraft, but what I would like to be doing in that week is doing a daily vlog. I'd like to go around, I like to take videos, take pictures, and do things I don't normally get to do. It's sort of an experiment. I've always wanted to try vlogging, and that week I think I would have a chance to do things that are out of my comfort zone or I don't do on a daily basis, so it's kind of like a challenge for me to do something new. The second week I have to go into work and at least 2 to 3 days worth of maintenance and repairs that need to be done that I can't do during the term. Things that your kids like to break, or cables that need pulled that you will trip over in the term time, so that has to be done while the school is relatively empty. Then the last week I'd really much like to do some Minecraft things as a group, so hopefully we can get a nice big player base going. We can do some big group projects. I know we spoke about building a school once upon a time, but maybe we can look at building my big project. I definitely need help with that. It is going to be huge, and probably the single biggest build on the server, even bigger than my current base, and it will be built in the air, so it's always got the danger element. Of course, no one has the Elytra or the Elytra, depending on how you pronounce it. So if you fall and you don't land on a slime block, which I should place in strategic locations, then you will definitely die, because at that height, not even feather falling 4 will help you. So if you have any suggestions or comments on what you think I should do during that time, or if you have suggestions what I want to do in the vlog, please let me know. I really appreciate it. But for now, I think it's definitely time to get back to the episode, so I will see you there. Alright, and we're done. Okay, I may have gone slightly overboard with the chests. We may not have needed all 5 double chests. We may not even have needed 2 double chests. We have got 1 iron block short of 1 slot short of a double chest, which is okay. I mean, it's not bad. And we've got 2 iron left over. And I have no idea what we're going to use all these poppies for, but you know, maybe it's not such a bad idea to have them all. I'm sure they could be used somewhere. Oh wow, that worked out well. Cool. I think it's time we take a look around the server. Let's see what's changed. Nothing much in the last 2 months, which is kind of sad. But I understand it's been school time, it's been exams, so I give everyone time off for that. That's not a problem. This thing stopped working while there's no one on the server, which is really annoying. It worked beautifully for a while, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if they changed it when I changed versions or what, but suddenly it stopped working if no one's on, which meant it stopped working completely, pretty much. So in 2 months, that's pretty much what we've got. In fact, I've taken all but 1 cactus away because we had too much cactus and people just taking the sugarcane and leaving all that. Then up ahead we've got our newest player. She knows who she is. I won't mention names yet. And she's just started. And I know of some other players who are going to come back and are quite excited about starting to record again. So we just need to be careful. I haven't tried out new mobs on 1.10 yet, so I'm being very cautious about where I'm walking. Oh. Ow. Oh wow. Are they doing damage? Okay. Are we taking durability damage? And if I take armor off, okay, so we are taking damage. Okay, phew, I thought there was something wrong there. Haven't been down here for a while, but we're not going to go down there right now. Okay, so it is working, just my armor is quite powered. Sometime after I stopped recording episode 14, I started working on getting some wood, because my wood supplies were quite low, and I built these farms. There were 3 of them, but I seem to have cut all this one down and not actually replaced the last time for some reason. And I did 5 of the 6 woods. Unfortunately, we have still yet to find jungle wood. I think I even removed the world border completely so that we could try and find it, but I haven't gone exploring yet for that. Right down here I made some modifications to the layout since the last episode. Don't ask me what it is I did, because honestly I can't really remember, to be honest. Episode 14 was quite a while ago and I have to go back and watch it. Oh, what's this sign? Jungle planks. See, it's been so long I even forgot I wrote that. But as you can see, wood supplies looking semi-decent, except for that. So yes, I haven't actually done planks, but we got the logs, so that's fine. Our main project today is actually adding on a new section to our base. It's not as big as previous ones. In fact, it is a little farm. I've been doing a little bit more enchanting since the last recording. You see, I've got quite a few nice protections, except I don't have water breathing, but I will get that one. However, I've got myself 2 nice diamond pickaxes, and not that one. There we go. I've now added punch onto my bow. So I don't need that, I need that one. So hopefully we should be instant mining this stuff now. We're just going to go down this passage, and at this door, behind this wall here, we're just going to add our little farm in. So let's see. Not quite instant. I'm literally just out of range of the beacon. Where does it end? Here. Okay, so we don't have the beacon, but that's fine. We'll make do without it. Just need to extend this slightly. Alright, I've set aside a nice little area here, found some water, not going to use that. I'm not going to record building this because I've never built it before, and building off a tutorial that I've never used before can be a little bit tricky on camera, and we got a nice storm going on outside. So, in 1, 2, and
a few moments later.
3. And there it is. We have our super efficient fishing farm. However, one thing did have to happen for this to happen. We had to drop down to 1.9, because this farm is actually broken in 1.10, and that is not something I knew of before I made it. It is actually 7 days after I recorded the first clip. This week has just been hectic with schoolwork and stuff, but now here we are. It's now the holidays, so we are back in the swing of things. And this machine has run for about 4 days in total. And in the end, I had so many items from this, I had to make the storage area at the back. And when that got full, I had to make this storage area down here, where it would just move all the items down, and we actually have 10 complete chests full. I haven't even started on these ones yet, but as you can see from here, we have got plenty of items. Okay, the way this works is you stand here, you make sure the door is closed, you put a fishing rod in your hand, and you make sure there are no other inventory space is available. You click the switch, and what this will do is every time you break a fishing rod, it will then give you a new one. You just make sure you have enough. Obviously, if you have nothing in your inventory, then nothing gets put in. Personally, I like to use a mending fishing rod, which I got plenty of, so I actually don't need them. I just do it just in case. I've had 1 break so far. You then take your fishing rod and you aim at the plate, and you just hold down your button. And in fact, I'm going to put a little overlay on the screen so you can see exactly how it works, because I've done this for quite a while. What happens is then the drop's put in this chest, which is normally fine, except I leave it running for a while. So what I've done is I've put a hopper, and these hoppers then go down to this section down here. And these are all the unsorted things. We've got name tags, we've got fishing rods, a lot of mending fishing rods. You've got some bows. These are okay. There's a one with mending. Those are the ones I keep. Get a lot of books. Unfortunately, there are no more mending books here, but I do have one I found here. Some saddles and a whole lot of fish. You'll see I have a whole lot of fishing rods, and some of these have mending. I tried to get rid of the ones that didn't, because those were just pointless. I had a whole chest full, but I see some have crept in. I think I kept the unbreaking ones as well to make some nice ones. Then down here I've got my bows, and these are the ones I'm going to start selling, and they all either have unbreaking, except for that one. Sorry, they all either have mending or infinity. This one seems to have unbreaking, maybe that's why I kept it, or flame, because I like flame. But they all have either mending or infinity generally, or unbreaking. And moving across here, we've got a whole lot of saddles we're going to sell, and a whole lot of books, some depth strider, which is nice, and a frostwalker one as well. Here we have some more books and some water, more books, and then just random stuff. So yes, this has worked really well, and up here a whole lot of bows and a whole lot of fishing rods. This is what we're going to use soon to do some building in spawn. I've got something nice planned there. But yeah, that is our fishing shack done. Unfortunately, as soon as I send it back to 1.10, that will no longer work, so I'm planning on just keeping it on 1.9 for a little bit. get as much done as we can, and then move on to 1.10 once that's done, because obviously there are people who want polar bears. Also, you'll see I've got mending on all my armor now. I've been collecting mending books, and I'm quite chuffed with that. I got mending on my sword, mending on my bow, and mending on my 2 picks. I would like to put on my axe too, because we are collecting wood up top, as mentioned before. Right, moving on. Just before we all took a break from Minecraft, your hunter actually managed to make himself a very nice gold farm and XP farm, which works really well. I hardly need the XP right now thanks to fishing, but I just want to show you. Right now it's still private, so you can't actually see it, but at least I can show you how it works, and maybe someone can think of making one for themselves. First thing we need to do is get to your hunter's base, so let's go. This place is really annoying to get to, but you literally have to go on top of the nether. So the way we do it is jump in a minecart. You have to dismount and you have to try and jump in the boat. And then you're on top of the nether. I'll let your hunter try and explain how he made that, how he came up with the idea. But for now we have to go up. Between your hunter and myself we managed to build what we call the little netherplex. And essentially it is a gold and XP farm with a small item sorter just to sort out the loot, and a place to do some enchanting and stuff. I'll show you the basic mechanism, because not even I actually fully understand it. Essentially, zombie pigmen get spawned up there, they fall down into this chamber over here and they die. Their XP is pushed this way and bounced up to where we stand up the top. The items obviously drop down, get filtered through the system, and this is the timing circuit, and yeah, it works very well. And before I went and started fishing, this is the main source of my XP, especially after I lost all my items. The way it works is simple. All we have to do is come up, you stand on the trapdoor, and you shoot 1. And immediately they all start walking towards you, and because this is the closest place over here, they all walk into this little chamber, and essentially they push each other down. And they will just start falling down. Now when you don't have high levels, this farm is really effective. Unfortunately I got level 52 right now, so it won't look that effective, but you'll get from 1 to 30 in about 10 minutes worth of just AFKing here. Occasionally if they all die you just have to smack one again just to get them going, and sometimes they get from the back, but that one was already moving. But sometimes they get stuck and they just need a little bit of a push. I don't know why there's XP there, and I don't know why there's XP there, but apparently there's some. So as you see, we've almost got up to level 53, which isn't bad. So yes, this is a awesome way of getting some free XP, and a lot of my armor was enchanted here before I went and got mending and thorns and certain other high level enchants. So we're going to leave them here for now. It's fine, we don't really need the XP. And if we come down here, the items are sorted. You've got random gold swords, filter in here. Unfortunately, the system's backing up because it's now full of gold swords. You've got a chest here, which is full of your nuggets and some gold swords. And you've got gold bars, which are much rarer than nuggets, and I think in fact we just normally convert the nuggets into gold bars, which is really easy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you got yourself a stack of gold bars essentially. And there you go. Occasionally they survive, they fall. or they fall outside of this area and then you just have to kill them. But I have put glass walls up because I've once been pushed off, and that was not fun. I'm hoping we can open this up to the public sometime soon, and that should be a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm going to head back to my base now. So today's episode is going to be a little bit shorter than normal, but I'm going to end it here. I've got some awesome ideas for Spawn, and I can't wait to do them. I'm hoping to do a few more community projects as mentioned before, but for now, my friend and I are going to go off. This has been Captain Clark. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.